Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by to see what I have going on. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. I appreciate you all so very much. On this channel, I love to do all things DIY and crafting. I love to do them on a budget. However, I do love to splurge at times, but no matter what I'm doing at the end of the day, I love to have fun while crafting. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just note those comments are only desired and not required. Hey guys, I am back this week with my sweet friend Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. We were chatting and thinking, hey, let's just go forward and let's do a fall video collab, and so that's how we ended up here today. We were just bouncing around some ideas, and we just did a little impromptu fall video for you guys. So I will have Jenny's information in my description box below. If you are stopping by coming from her channel and this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Welcome. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the first project. So I went to Dollar Tree, and actually Jenny had she showcased these on her show last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. And so I went to the Dollar Tree. I found some. I picked up 6, but only ended up using 4 in this video. I do have plans for the other 2, but I wanted to make like a blanket box. Basically, she did one with the longer size, and it was such an inspiration for me. And so when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I think that would just fit in perfectly with my decor. So I painted them. On one side, I painted them in the plaster color by Waverly, and on the other side, I painted them in the color hazelnut. And I kept the trimming the same, just because I'm like, I like the dark rich color. A lot of my decor is like an espresso deep brown color, so I felt like it would blend very well, and I needed that white background for this napkin. Now this is a birchwood napkin, and I absolutely love this, guys. My camera is not doing this any justice, honey, let me tell you. This is a beautiful napkin. Okay, I found it at Home Goods, so very inexpensive, and you get a good quantity. I want to say I got 40 in there. I think it was 20 or 40 or something like that. So I probably won't ever need any for like the next 5 or 10 years. But all I'm doing is some decoupaging. I'm going to be doing a lot of decoupaging today, I believe, and some rub-on transfers. I did my painting off camera just because you guys know me if you've been here any time. The painting is just, I don't do anything special with this, so I just don't want to bore you guys. So I'm just going in with my Mod Podge. I'm giving it very thin layers and working my way across just to make sure it doesn't oversaturate the napkin. Once I do that, you see that I'm just sanding it away with my finger sander. Normally I would do the burn technique, but I wasn't 100% sure how this MDF board would work, handle that. So I opted not to do it and just go old school and sand it away. It still gave the same nice finish. And the reason I chose hazelnut too, I felt like that was kind of like the natural color, closest to the natural color of the MDF board. And since I wasn't using the side with the picture, I was like, Waverly paint gives nice thick coverage, so I only had to do 2 coats there. So next what I'm doing is just going to line it up. I wasn't sure of how I wanted to do this, if I just wanted it to do it like column to column or make it like an insert, which is what I actually opted to do, and I really like the style of it. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm not sure why I left all that in there, but that's what I'm doing. And I have my fan on, guys, so you're gonna see a lot of shaking or stuff like that just because it's moving the crowds around and my table and all that stuff. So it's like the Wizard of Oz over here. Okay, so next I'm going in with some of my heavy duty adhesive. This is the Quick Dry by Eileen, but it was my first time using this one, and it did not perform as I thought it would. It just did not get as tacky as it indicates. Like in the first 2 minutes, it was like it gets tacky, so on and so forth. So I just went back to my mix adhesive, and that got me through the project because I did have to go back and reset this. But for the most part, everything worked out okay. It did become a heavy piece. I didn't factor that in, so I did have to go in and add some tumbling tower blocks and just to add in that security. So you guys will see that in just a few minutes. All right, so once I get that done, guys, I'm just like making sure it's sturdy. Sorry, I span this out, but I thought I was doing something else here, so I totally I dropped the ball here. But all I'm doing is making sure it's just set in place, because like I said, I had to go back and reset it because that other glue was not giving me what I wanted. And so yeah, right here, this is where you see I'm like, oh wow, like okay, so we're just gonna have to do that over. So that's what you see. So this is where I went in with the tower tumbling blocks, or I forget which way to go, tumbling tower blocks, I don't know, TT blocks, okay. And all I'm doing here is now I'm just lining up some stuff on the side with some jute twine. And again, I'm not sure why I left this in. Oh no, I was getting the rulers. Okay, so I'm using, not rulers, the oh, slow this tongue down, slow this brain train down, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm just rushing trying to get through this. So I'm taking some paint stir sticks, and that's going to be my bottom, because I thought, like I said, I got 6 of these, ultimately thinking, okay, 6 will work, but because of how I had to line them up to bring them together, the spacing did not work out well, and it didn't look good. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just create something like a crate bottom. And the quickest way I thought to do that was to put the paint stir sticks together. So I used a total of 11, I want to say, because it was 9 across. I couldn't actually get the 10th one in there just because of spacing and all that stuff, and it would have required a lot of cutting down, and I was not doing that. So yes, guys, tell my friend Jenny thank you so much for collabing with me, guys. Don't forget to check out her information in my description box below. Jenny is so talented, and her channel is just soaring right now. I know if you guys have been on YouTube anytime, you have seen her work in some form of another, and she's a sweetheart of a person. She's a true friend. I can honestly say that. We talk often, we laugh often, you know, and we talk about things, you know, in crafts and everything. And she's such an encouraging individual. Like, she's really, really sweet and uplifting. And I'm glad God brought our paths to cross. So I'm truly grateful for her. So tell her I said thank you and hello. All right, so what I was showing you guys there is I messed up on, I had cut the paint stir sticks down, but I had one, sorry guys about the motorcycle, I had one that I thought that was the 10th one I was going to use, that I thought I was going to use. And so I said, oh, I ended up having 2. So I just slapped it on there because I was trying to secure them together. And turns out it was not one of the ones that got cut down. So long story short, I was able to cut it down. It did crack a little, not crack, but caused the bottom to separate. So I just had to go in and fix that, and all was well with the world. So next I'm going in with some extra large half beads, and I'm adding that to the tip. So you guys will see that. You can kind of see it here, but I had to turn the camera around because, again, ambitious. This thing was bigger than I thought. And so, but you'll see it in the final reveal. So now I'm taking some of these antique drawer pulls, and I'm just gluing them on. I could have went ahead and used the nails, but they're a little bit long and it would have went through the board. So I was like, I'll just put my half beads on there, and that'll just give it a nice contrast. So again, you guys will see that in the final reveal. So project number 2, we're making a centerpiece, and we're going to be using these Dollar Tree base wreath rings and one of their little I don't know, trinket boxes. I always call those trinket boxes. I'm not sure what to call them, but nonetheless, I just used the same glue method, put those rings on there. Now I'm cutting down this foam board, and I want it to be super, super snug, and it fit perfect. I was so happy, you know, when I did the measurement. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I didn't really do a measurement, guys, but my May measurements, okay? And it fits snug as a bug in a rug, y'all. Ha ha, woo woo, go May, go May, ooh ooh. All right, so at this point, I was like, oh, it's time for me to add my ribbon. I was supposed to add this ribbon before I added the rings. That was the vision I had, and I dropped the ball there. Now, but I come back, I add a bow. It still was not what I wanted, but this still came out absolutely gorgeous, guys. And I'm not a flower arrangement type of person. Like, I'll do the bare minimum, but I found these wildflowers at Michael's, and they were 40% off. So I got them for like $4 or $5, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with them. Like, I love this rustic farmhouse fall look. Like, this was given all the vibes, guys. I really, really, truly love this. I love the colors. I think I am going to be doing more of the blues, like the watercolors for this fall, like the blues, you know, the soft oranges, soft greens, things like that. And this right here is just gorgeous, guys. Like, I mean, it was the easiest project ever. And all I'm doing is I cut the stems down, as you can see there. I'm going in now. I got this pick from Dollar Tree. It says it's eucalyptus, but it does not look like eucalyptus. If you guys heard that, I'm so sorry about that too. But I like the colors, and it really just gave it a nice, this little arrangement, a nice pop. And so what you'll see I'm going to do next, I'm going to go in with some of that moss. And I don't know if it's Spanish moss, whatever, reindeer, I don't know which moss it is, but I just put it on there. And that elevated this piece. And when I tell you guys, like, this was giving me some real, you know, okay, home decor, high-end vibes. May, you're doing something, girl. You're doing a little something. So next I'm going in with the macrame rope, just creating something at the top because I wanted this all in its natural state. I had thought about maybe painting the rings in the hazelnut color, but literally when I put it up to it, I was like, this is almost the exact same color. It will not make a difference. So to save some paint and save some time, I opted to let it ride just like this. So let me know, guys, if you think I should have painted it, or maybe if I should go in and paint it white or something. But I absolutely love this. I think it really ties well with the colors of the flowers. But hey, you know, not everybody sees what you see. And this beautiful ribbon, I got this from Hobby Lobby, and oh my god, no, I might have got this one from Michael's, guys, I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. It matched so well with these flowers. And of course, I am doing a horrible bow, but you know, it's a bow. It's a bow. You can tell it's a bow. So we're going to just roll with it and know that it's a bow. So yeah, but I just don't know how to make them. You know, I look at the videos, I look at the tutorials, and that's just not my gift. So I'm just going to fake it until I make it. And, you know, maybe one day my hands will just be blessed to just automatically learn how to do it. So now I'm taking some of these laser cutouts. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby last year. Actually, I think Jenny sent these to me last year. And I had these left over. So I used quite a few last year, and I had these few left over. And so I just wanted to put on one side blessed, one side thankful. Again, it's a centerpiece. So because we're going to have so much facing the front, I just want to give a little embellishment in the back for, you know, whoever the centerpiece is facing, and they can see that, and just gonna add, you know, a little something to that wood ring at the bottom. Although I wanted to keep it natural, I still wanted to add a little bit of color there. So that's literally all I did. Now I'm going to take this other sign I got from Hobby Lobby that says, come and gather at our table. And I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Again, kept it in the natural state. I added in some of the skewer sticks, just to create a pick, you know, for this. So I can just stick it into the styrofoam and just have it kind of peek beyond the flowers. And guys, this was gorgeous. You got to let me know. I don't know. I couldn't pick a favorite today because fall is my favorite season. I absolutely love the colors, the smell, everything about fall. So everything today just made my heart smile, and I hope it made your eyes smile. So you guys got to let me know if you have a favorite, or did you absolutely like everything, or did you absolutely hate everything? You know, my feelings won't get hurt. You know, I'm here to bring you guys good content, and I want you to be happy when you're visiting me because I love you guys. Thank you for always coming back to ride with me. Mwah! Next up is this wood round. Now I got this from Five Below, and it was just in a natural state as you saw there, and I just painted the rim with the color Moss by Waverly, and I picked up these flower picks from Hobby Lobby, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. Now I love the wildflower look. Like, that just screams farmhouse to me. Like, it gives me the whole Little House on the Prairie vibes when I see wildflowers. And I just think they're beautiful because they're just so natural. They're not all fluffed up and, you know, everything. Don't get me wrong, I love roses. I do. I really do. I love all flowers, actually. But it's just something about wildflowers that just seems so homey to me. And I absolutely love them. So I'm going in with one of these jumbo tower tumbling blocks. And I'm just centering it in the middle, because if I just had put the little swag there, it would have, you know, kind of had to be pressed down. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep a lift there, because I am going to be placing a oversized sunflower that I also got from Hobby Lobby, and it was just gorgeous. Like the green, y'all, I'm feeling this color. This color, these colors. I mean, it is, you know, it's been around for a few years, but I'm usually more of the traditional, you know, orange, dark orange, burnt orange colors, you know, the burgundies, the dark browns, that kind of thing. That's usually my jam, because that's just how I associate fall. But as years pass, I'm loving this. So now I'm taking another one of these. These are a faux leather laser cutout. Jenny sent me these last year as well. Had a few left, and I just kind of formed back to print around the ring, and you guys will see that at the final reveal as well. So next up, I'm taking one of these burlap picture frames. I had not got them to my store, so when I finally found them, and I literally only found 4, guys, I couldn't believe it. And so I grabbed all 4, because I didn't know if I was ever going to see them again. And I'm taking this beautiful napkin that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going in with some Mod Podge here, guys, adding that on. And I wanted to just try something new, and I actually think I'm going to go back and add lights to this, because this came out gorgeous, guys. Oh, with that blue and orange. Oh man, it looked like it was just part of the frame. Like it just, oh, it was just beautiful to me. Absolutely stunning, just like this. Like I would have been okay leaving it just like this. So I just went in and added in some corner protectors, and then I'm going to add in the word family and gather, and you'll see that right now. So once I get that added, I'm just adding in some hot glue. I didn't go in with any heavier adhesive on this. I just didn't feel the need, because also the Mod Podge was still drying as well. So I feel that that would add some extra security in the spaces where I didn't place the hot glue. So next I'm taking 2 of these pumpkin laser cutouts. I got them from Hobby Lobby as well. They have their own self-adhesive on the back, and again, the Mod Podge will help that along once it starts to dry. So next I'm taking this charger. It is a buffalo check, blue buffalo check, as you can see, from Dollar Tree. They only had one left. And then I got this beautiful napkin from Home Goods, I think, yeah, Home Goods. And so I said, oh, now this is different. Now this is not the blue that I was talking about, but I thought this, when I saw the napkin, I instantly thought about this charger. So I'm like, you know what, we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work for fall. So it's so simple, guys. And this really probably shouldn't even be called a DIY, but I just literally put that on, decoupage that napkin on, took another one of those faux leather laser cutouts, thankful, added that right in the middle to give it a little pop of color. Then I'm taking some of this foliage and just adding it to the top, and I take one of those laser cut out pumpkins and a maple leaf, add it right there, and that's it for that one, guys. That's just how simple that was. So here is our final project of the day. This is one of the miniature wood rounds from Dollar Tree. All I'm doing is taking some of that Mod Podge and just going outside of the circle. I didn't want to go on the inside, because I am going to be using a rub-on transfer sticker, whatever. It's going to be a rub-on. And I'm taking this napkin. I love the buffalo check on this napkin. I didn't want the sunflowers here. I just wanted that buffalo check, and I wanted it to be very distorted. I did not want it to be all even and perfect circle. No, I did not want that. So that's what you see me doing here, sanding away that excess, getting rid of some of that dust, just to make sure the picture, the sticker adheres to the circle. That's why I did it that way. And here, I ordered these off of Amazon. God, look at the colors. Look at the colors, guys. I love it. And it says hello fall, And these things are super, super sticky. So I did cut around it just so it wouldn't get hacked onto the napkin because it was not fully dry yet. And I just did a quick rub over with this. Now you can use your Cricut squeegee if you have one. Dollar Tree also carries them as well. But I didn't really even need to do that because literally it had already started coming up. So I'm just pulling back the transfer tape, and there you have it, guys. And this is a good alternative if you don't have a Cricut, and if you're, you don't want to use stickers or anything like that. It's a good investment, and these were pretty affordable. So yeah, I think it's a good alternative, if you just want to elevate your piece. And I thought this was super cute because I am starting to make things for my tier tray, which I have been putting on hold for ever. I don't know why, but I guess in one of the fall videos I'll eventually make it. Yeah, I just realized, guys, that my ring light looks like a pelican or something. I don't know, that's really weird. Anyway, so now I'm taking some of these laser cutouts. They're already pre-colored. They came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just adding that to that bow. That bow was horrible, y'all. It was horrible, but I still made it work. So here is our final reveal, guys. I absolutely love this blanket box. I got those beautiful pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and guys, this thing looks so high-end and so realistic. And here is our centerpiece. How gorgeous is this? Like, this is just all the fall vibes everywhere. And our blessed sign with that beautiful green sunflower, guys. You gotta let me know if you had a favorite. Like, you have to let me know. Okay, and then our family and gather sign, hello fall. It was giving me all the vibes I was looking for, guys. I was so happy with this. And then the thankful sign. Like, this is really beautiful too, just to have posted in your kitchen, especially if you have like cutting boards sitting up there. I think it would be gorgeous in front of them with that nice wood background. So hey, Jenny girl, thank you so much for collabing with me. You know I have a good time every single time we get to come together. I know you're gonna bring it today. I'll be over to see you. And guys, don't forget to check out her link in my description box below. Tell her I said hello with a million kisses, and tell her how much I appreciate her and how much I appreciate you guys for coming back or visiting for the first time and staying around and taking the ride with me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough. It means the world to me. If you like the content here today, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just know those comments are only desired, not required, just because I absolutely love to chat with you guys, and because it would also help my channel out so much for YouTube to get my video out for more to see. All right, lovies, so fall in love every day. Every day you have an opportunity to open your eyes. It's an opportunity to fall in love with at least one something that day. So find the good, the joy, the peace, the happy in everything you see, say, do, or touch. Just know that peace is there waiting for you. Choose joy every day.